Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus. And the opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Sold-out crowd is on its feet here in St. Louis, Missouri. Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
I'll tell you, Cole, these WWE fans are so fired up, I'm having a hard time staying in my seat.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started.
Wow, great reversal. Here's the pin.
No trouble getting out of that one.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be so. On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. That was a textbook reversal. These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you got to realize, to make it in the WWE, this is not a job. This is a lifestyle. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars. And there's the reversal.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the end of this match.
You're probably right, Taz. They're so focused on a victory that they don't care what they have to put themselves through to get it.
It's not easy maintaining... Oh, man! I guess if you're going to dish it out, you better be able to take it. There's the cover. I think this proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Yeah, and even if you did, you'd have to listen to a couple of yahoos jabbering about puppies and government mules and scolded dogs. I tell you, it's like a damn zoo over there. I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually when you have that kind of hype, and there's the counter, Cole. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Nice quick counter. These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out anytime soon.
Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that? What a reversal. Folks, will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Good thing too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
You're probably right, Taz. I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this action. What a counter that was.
you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win rather than compete fairly.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz.
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here. Will we see a finishing move right here?
There's the reversal, Cole. And I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to
feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it. Great reversal.
So, Cole, you got any predictions? You know who you think's going to win this one?
No way. I've seen you embarrass yourself with enough bad guesses that I'm not going to risk doing the same. Nice reversal.
This has been a real rocket bus of a match so far, Cole.
It has indeed, but
oh, man, this is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
These superstars are showing some great intensity here tonight, and that's what the WWE fans came to see.
That's for sure, Taz. And the #1 rule here on SmackDown is to send the fans home happy. What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury. You know, Cole, the more I watch this match, the more I'm thinking that there's some legitimate personal issues here between these superstars.
You might be right, Taz. After all, they spent the better part of the match beating the hell out of each other. It's hard not to take something like that personally.
Man, there's not a...
Oh, no! Look out!
Whoa!
And here's the cover!
It's obvious these superstars have studied each other real carefully, Cole.
No question about that, Taz. You won't last long against an opponent you haven't done your homework on.
You look at any other sport in the world, and you won't find a single athlete that can compare with a WWE superstar.
And there's a reason for that, Taz. There are no off-seasons here in the WWE. If you're a superstar, you're performing every week of the year.
And we're not talking about just swinging a bat or kicking a ball, neither. WWE is the most physical competition you can be part of, hands down. I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they even look at each other the same way after this one. Whoa! Talk about giving your opponent a little taste of his own medicine. This could be 3 right here.
1, 2.
Way too early to get a 3 count.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the Lord.
Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. He sticks around long after taking a finisher like that. Here's the pin. This could be it.
1, 2.
That wasn't even 2.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring. And there's the pin.
1.
Not even a 2 count.
It's crazy to think we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up, Cole. Keep it up, and you're going to find out how tough this job really is.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. Man, this match is so good, it's even fun sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler, and it could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. I think he's gonna fly, Cole. Could be a finishing move right here.
How humiliating to get hit with your own finisher like that.
You gotta be kidding me. That was nowhere near 3. How much longer are these superstars gonna be able to keep it up?
Your guess is as good as mine, Taz. They're certainly not going easy on each other, that's for sure.
These superstars are putting on a clinic in there.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
I wonder if we're going to see anything this good on Raw next Monday, Cole.
Come on, Taz. I think we both know the answer to that one. And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
The conditions are right for a finishing move. I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
I'm sure they
1,
have it, Cole.
2.
That's the kind of...
Wow, they don't get much closer than that.
I gotta say,
One.
Cole,
That was nowhere near a 3 count.
you just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am. This could be a finishing move right here.
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously sit there and say
One.
that wasn't even close to 3. I think we might be in for a finisher here, Cole.
This is gonna be big, one way or the other. Oh man, many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver.
1, 2.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match. I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Taz, you're
One.
talking about two different things. Going outside the rules in the name of self-defense is one thing. But cheating to steal a victory and enhance your own career is something completely different.
These superstars are beating the living hell out of each other, and these fans are eating it up.
It's what they came to see, Taz, and these superstars are making sure they don't go home disappointed.
1, 2, 3.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, you can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done. I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
One.
Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
Oh, man, here it comes.
And that might be the end of the match right there. There's a reason that's called a finishing move.
1, 2.
Is that it? No, only a 2 count.
You're not going to see action like this anywhere except SmackDown, Cole.
You'll get no argument from me, Taz. SmackDown is the dominant brand in all of sports entertainment.
One, 2.
No doubt from what we're seeing here, these WWE fans are getting their money's worth.
If they don't yet, I'm sure they will by the end of the match, Taz.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole, and that don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE. These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're gonna win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
I'll tell you, as long as these superstars... Whoa, that's not cool. Still your opponent's finisher like that.
One, two.
Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch. Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Stick a fork in it, Cole. This match is done. Wow, that was a
Here's
heck of
your
a match.
winner.
I wouldn't mind seeing it go a little bit longer.
Trish
Neither would I,
Stratus.
Taz, but the referee counted the pinfall, and that's that.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. But I hope we get to see these superstars go at it again real soon.
The following contest is an elimination tag team match. On the way to the ring, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus. And the tag team partner, from Japan, weighing 205 pounds, Tajiri.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
And the opponent, from Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock. And the tag team partner, from Nescahoning, Pennsylvania, weighing 300 pounds, Gene Snitsky.
I'm Michael Cole alongside Taz, and we welcome you to Portland, Oregon. It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
No doubt, Cole. Tonight, the Rose City's gonna get its face rocked, and I can't wait.
And neither can these fans. We better get started, or we might have a riot on our hands.
Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that? What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
It won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury. Oh man, there's the tag. Whoa, here goes the ref. Well, might as well chuck the rule book out the window now.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission. Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification. Jeez, what a match. I got no idea what these superstars are gonna do next.
That makes two of us, partner. And look out! The referee's been knocked out!
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole.
And there's the reversal. Victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You got any others like, I don't know, nobody wants to lose? Or how about this one? The superstar who beat...
What a counter that was! Looks like the tag has been made.
You look at any other sport in the world, and you won't find a single athlete that can compare with a WWE superstar.
And there's a reason for that, Taz. There are no off-seasons here in the WWE. If you're a superstar, you're performing every week of the year.
And we're not talking about just swinging a bat or kicking a ball, neither. WWE is the most physical competition you can be part of, hands down.
Great reversal! I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game.
That was a smart tag.
Nice quick counter.
I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit, Cole. This is a great match, and the fans are way into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars, for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here. The tag is made.
And there's the counter, Cole.
What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet, Cole.
It sure isn't. I think these superstars... Oh, no! Look out!
Whoa! What a shit kick. This could be 3 right here. There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. This is one hell of a performance by some amazing superstars, Cole.
What did you expect, Taz? This is SmackDown, after all, the #1 brand in sports entertainment.
Oh, man, this is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a podcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. Then it could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker. Look at this, Taz! This could be it!
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that. These superstars are putting on a clinic in there.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one. What a reversal!
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation, Cole. You gotta come ready for the battle. Wow, great reversal. These superstars are showing some great intensity here tonight, and that's what the WWE fans came to see.
That's for sure, Taz. And the #1 rule here on SmackDown is to send the fans home happy.
I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE. I wonder if we're gonna see anything this good on Raw next Monday, Cole.
Come on, Taz. I think we both know the answer to that one.
I'll tell you, anyone who thinks this business is a piece of...
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole. I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the end of this match.
You're probably right, Taz. They're so focused on a victory that they don't care what they have to put themselves through to get it. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Jeez, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate. Not, oh, never mind.
Quick tags are the best way to win a match like this, Cole. It's crazy to think we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up, Cole. Keep it up.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Nice reversal.
I think this proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Yeah, and even if you did, you'd have to listen to a couple of yahoos jabbering about puppies and government mules and scolded dogs. I'll tell you, it's like a...
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole. superstars, Cole. I mean, they're not even contemplating the fact that they might lose here tonight.
They've sacrificed so much to get here, Taz. I don't think they can allow that thought to enter their heads.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company. What kind of a moron falls for an obvious trick like that? Oh, God. There's the cover. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win rather than compete fairly. Oh, no. The referee is down. What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No ref means no rules. I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
Oh, man, here it comes.
And that might be the end of the match right there. There's a reason that's called a finishing move.
1, 2.
These superstars are pounding the heck out of each other. How much longer can they keep this up?
I don't know, Taz, but you
1.
can bet that it's going to get a lot worse before it's over.
That was a textbook reversal. You know, I know I say this a lot, Cole, but this is not ballet. You step
1.
between those ropes, you better be prepared to take some punishment.
And it,
Look at this, Cole. Look at this.
oh my God, there's a reason that's
3.
called a finishing move. The match usually doesn't go much longer.
It's not easy maintaining this type of intensity week after week, Cole. Trust me.
I don't doubt it, Taz. The WWE superstars don't get an off-season. They compete every week until they're not physically capable of continuing.
Here's the reversal, Cole. They made the tag, and here we go. Man, there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears shed in that ring over the years.
And if these superstars have their way, there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
I think he's gonna fly, Cole.
Look at this. Could it be?
You're damn right it is, Cole. And that's a heck of a finisher right there. Here's the pin. Way too early to get a 3 count. I'll tell you, as long as these superstars have got anything left in the tank, they'll just keep going.
They certainly don't look like they're going to give anything less than 100% here tonight.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they even look at each other the same way after this one. When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown...
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go at all.
And that's what makes the WWE so exciting. The unpredictability of the superstars. You never quite know exactly what you're going to see.
1,
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind.
Oh, God. The ref's on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives. These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able. Oh, my! The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. I think they're slowing their pace down a little bit, Cole, and that's a good way to refocus your energy, but you also give your opponent time to recover. That's not good.
It certainly isn't. But if you try to rush things...
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here. Oh, would you look at this? Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Actually, I think it's great. That's not arrogance, that's confidence. And that's what wins matches.
3.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained.
Holy cow, Cole. Look at that. Talk about a crimson mask.
It's unfortunate, but you always run that risk in a match like this.
Unfortunate? What the hell are you talking about? This is great.
And here's the cover.
1, 2.
No trouble getting out of that one.
I've seen matches won and lost because of moves like this.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too, Cole. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about...
Here it comes. Look out.
Oh, man. Many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver. We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Not by a long shot, Cole. And that's a good thing. I don't think we can ever get sick of watching these superstars go at it.
Me neither, partner. And there's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
And the crowd has come alive.
Too bad that's it, Cole. I could have watched them go even longer. Wow, that was a
Here are your
heck of a match.
winners.
I wouldn't mind seeing it go a little bit longer.
Not what I
to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
There's the reversal.
I don't even know.
He reversed it.
I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match. He's got some evil intentions here.
Oh, man. 10 feet in the air and all the way down again. Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
Here he goes. Up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
What a counter!
Look at the fire in his eyes. He's ready to get in this match.
Can you believe we're actually watching these? He saw that one coming.
He's going up. This could backfire.
He's looking for that finisher, and he can do it here. I'll admit it, it's a little scary.
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of. I don't believe it. He just stole his opponent's finishing move.
I don't think he's climbing up there for the view. I think this crowd has decided to exercise their right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million times, but I'll say it again. This isn't ballet.
A textbook reversal there.
Boy, these superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR.
They sure do, King. They've got all they can say grace over. Look at this. Here it comes.
The rock bottom. Nobody gets up from that, JR.
He's not going to get caught with that one. Here comes another competitor. This is turning into a real slobber knocker.
JBL might be my favorite superstar on the... Look at him, rubbing his opponent's face in it. I love it.
Well, this crowd doesn't seem to share your opinion. And quite frankly, I hope this comes back to bite you.
Oh, man, that doesn't look good.
Talk about targeting a body part and picking it apart.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper? So he's going for it.
Stunner! Did you see that, JR? He almost took his opponent's head off. We could have a pinfall here, JR.
2, 3.
slam all the way from hell.
Watch out! He reversed it!
And now a pin. This could be it.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. You can look at any professional sport you want, JR. You won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition. He's going for the pin.
2.
No trouble kicking out of that one. I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a match of the year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Everyone on the roster is an accomplished wrestler. He's a slippery devil.
I can't believe he thought he was going to get the pin. He's going in for the kill.
There it is, the pedigree. He's going to regret not following up here once he loses this match.
3.
JR, this isn't something you do when you're worried about the outcome of the match. He knows he's got it in the bag.
He countered that and made it look easy.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple. These top rope moves are always difference makers, for better or worse.
You think this is going to be a back and forth kind of match? Or do you think this is going to be pretty one-sided, JR?
I couldn't tell you, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that you can never tell how a match is going to go.
That was a long...
Oh, no! Here it comes!
A clothesline from hell! Nobody does it better! He's a 3 count away from a pinfall!
2. 3.
I wonder if SmackDown's going to have anything nearly this good next Thursday.
I think we both know the answer to that one, King. How could they compete with a match like this? Oh, would you look at this. Talk about arrogance. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar. What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it.
He's got his opponent in a pinning
2.
predicament.
3.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake. JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not... That went nowhere. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
I can't believe he countered that one. think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. There's the pin.
That's nowhere near a 3 count. And it's been reversed.
He's going up, but what's he going to do when he gets there? This is the perfect chance for a finisher.
What a reversal.
You know, JR, I racked my brains trying to think of a single... What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR.
Targeted attacks we've been seeing have taken their toll.
He's about one submission hold away from tapping out. He countered that one perfectly. We can see a finishing move right here.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. He used his opponent's own finishing move. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope. You're not going to get him with that one.
I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up.
They'll go as long as they need to, King. And if they can't, they won't be having their arms raised after the match. That's for damn sure.
Man, is there even... His opponent telegraphed that one. Oh boy, here he goes. Here's the pin. Could this be it?
2, 3.
I'm not sure I agree with what... Wow, what a match, JR. He might have gotten the pinfall, but no one walks away from a match like that unscathed.
Oh, you're right about
Here's
that,
your winner,
King. He'll be hurting for certain tomorrow.
Kane.
But I'll tell you what, JR, getting the win takes a lot of the edge off of the pain.